SQL case statement. So yes, this is one of the most used way. I mean, when you try to work with any big companies, that time you have to work with case statements. But what is this case statement? For the beginner, maybe you don't need to use the case statement, but when you go for writing some big query and you need to give some if-else statement, like some conditions, that time maybe you need to have a proper case. Okay, so let's have a look at what is case. First, this case statement reads through all the conditions and return a value when the first condition is made, like an if, then else, then if else, right? So yes, if you are going to give this if else and if then else statement, you have to use case, right? So, and your case reads through all the conditions, right? So first it will read all the condition you have given and then returns a value when the first condition is met. So if it's gonna meet any condition, then only it's gonna give you the results. As always, we can see in the SQL. Now, when a condition is true, automatically it will stop reading and return the results, right? So suppose you give if and then you said, hey, if your age is this, then it's gonna give you this results, right? So that time it will say, okay, this condition is met and okay, I need to give the answer for this, and it will stop the execution. It will give the result first. Then again, if no conditions are true, then it will return the value in the else clause. So first it will go for if. As we know, this if and else statement works in our normal programming language. So it's like that. So if no conditions are true, then it will return the value in the else clause, right? It will go to the else clause. If there is no else part and no conditions are true, it returns null. Okay, so if you give only if and you did not give any else part, that time what is gonna do? It's gonna say, hey, I don't have any else, I don't have any other conditions is true. Whatever you give, I am gonna return null. So this is how your case statements works, right? So let's go to the MySQL and let's work with few case statements and try to understand how this case statements works, right? As we are learning the beginning part and we are learning the very basics, like how this gonna work, how you can implement them. Later in the section, we are going to do few projects to understand, okay, I have this database and how can I work with this concepts, right? So that time we are going to merge all the concepts together and then we are going to attack the project and we will try to solve all the statements, right? So it's going to help you to understand SQL better. It's going to help you to, solve different types of query and how can you deal with the, some difficult query, right? So let's go to MySQL workbench and let's have a look at how we can start with case statement. So we came to MySQL workbench and now we are going to talk about how we can start off with this table itself. So as you can see, we have this table called select star from. Already we have two tables. We are working with two tables and one is data of customers and account table. Now here we are going to do few things. What we are going to do? So if you can look at it, first you need to use select. But why? But if you need to fetch any data in MySQL, you have to start with select, right? So you have written select. Then what are the attributes you want to go for? So you have customer ID, if name, that is your first name, age, right? So you want these three field to be based on your case or your conditions, right? So you have written select customer ID, first name and age. From there you have written case. This is the syntax starts where you need to write case. And you have said, hey, when age is greater than 30, then you have to write age is greater than 30. Right? When you say age, when age is equals to 30, then the age is 30. Else the age is not group of 30. Right? So this is a very basic, there's a very basic case statement we have written. We will do some more and you will understand more well, right? So if you can look at when, then, lastly you have else, right? Then you have to write end as how. I mean, it's going to give you a total column. Right? So that time this age is greater than 30, the age is 30. How you can do that? To doing that, you need to write end as age, right? Your column name will be age. And you have to write this way. Okay? And lastly, you need to write from where you are giving this data, this conditions. You are giving this condition from data of customer. Right? So this is how your case statement works. If I can execute the whole statement, first you understand that how it's gonna work, and then we will do few more case statements, and you will understand that how this case concepts working, right? Yes, can you look at this? For each and every one, we got the customer ID, first name, age. Now you got age. Maybe I can write age information, right? So we are going to get the same column, right? I don't want that. I want to be age information. Yes. Can I look at this? First one, the customer ID C001. First name Ramesh, age is 45. So which one is gonna work with? Age is greater than 30. As you can see. Now we have Avinash. That is the age is 32. That is also comes in the first one. The age is greater than 30. Then we have Rahul. But the Rahul age is 24. Right? Which is not equals to 30, which is not greater than 30. So it's gonna say the age is not group of 30. Now we got Parul, and this is C0004. The age is 46. The age is greater than 30, right? Obviously 40 is greater than 30. Now we have Navin, which is not the group of 30. We have Chitrish, we have Amit, Nisha. So for all the data you have in your like data of customers, it's putting all the conditions you have given so far, and it's making a new cell, a new attribute, right? A new column according to the based on your conditions you have given to info. So this is how our case works, right? So we are going to use one more, and maybe we are going to use with 3, 4, and then we will have a look at how these customers, how these case studies are working. I hope you understand how these cases are working. So these cases you can use after order by as well, after select as well. So there is a flexibility using this case, right? So if you are going to use case, you can use this case concept after select, after order by, after group by, everything, right? Okay. Now we will have a look at how you can, order by your city. Okay. So you can see select. I am gonna say select first name, age from data of customer, then order by. What order by? Why we use order by again? We use order by to sort our data in ascending order, descending order. So I said case when city is null, then no city. Okay. Else city. Okay. So as we have all the cities, like it's gonna say, hey, you have city for all the customer. There is no way of using when clause, right? The city is null, right? So if you can look at it, the Shankar is from Chennai, Ramesh is from Delhi, Avinash is from Delhi, Rahul is from Delhi, right? So this is how your cases are going to work. So if I get going to write select, let's have a look at what we can use else in the case, right? So data of customers, maybe we are going to write, and I'm just trying to figure it out what we can add over here, right? Okay, so maybe we can say that whatever the customers you have from Delhi, so your customers from Delhi, if you are having Mumbai and Kolkata and Chennai, maybe we can do one thing. Mobile number is also there for everyone. Maybe we can segregate the customers using occupations, right? Yes, right. So maybe we are going to say student, we are going to say service or housewife, right? So you can segregate the student on like that. So anyway, you can use group by, but if you want to use a case over there to do that, you can do that, right? Let me just do that. Okay, I am going to copy this. I just don't need to write the whole thing, right? What do you need to write? Select customer ID, or if you can work with star, right? I don't know it's gonna work or not. Okay, select star. No, it's not gonna use that star part. Okay, so I need to write, I want this to be customer ID, if name, age, and occupation, right? I want to see the occupations as well. Occupation, and then when I said occupation is equals to, right? Let me just write. Occupation is equals to service. Then you are going to say the person works in a organization. Works in an organization, right? When your occupation is equals to Let me just copy this. S equals to student. Right? Then the person is a student. Else, the other occupation. So basically, you want to see, okay, and as occupation information. Okay, let me just execute this. Yes, we got it. Right? You can see for service, we get the person works in organization. For student, we get the person is a student. For housewife, we got the other occupation, right?